into the land of existential stoicism, the universe of the totally absurd. Opinions expressed are not necessarily the opinions of the executive committee, the board of trustees, or the student union. I'm just sitting here, plucking. You ever just pluck? You ever just pick your nose? Okay, let's get the show started here, man. In the early 20th century, Thomas Edison was spreading the word about electricity. Once, while visiting out west, he stopped at the Sioux Reservation. Edison was shocked to learn that there was no indoor plumbing and that he would have to use the outhouse. You know, that little building out back with the half moon on the door, called a privy or an outhouse. In fact, he was told to the Sioux had to use the outhouse regardless of the weather. To help the Sioux, Edison installed lights in the outhouse, and with this kind act, he became the first person to wire ahead a reservation. Wire ahead a reservation. Hey, I was sitting down to supper. Some people call it dinner, but I call it supper, because dinner is, well, at midday, at least in the Midwest, and a bag is a bag on the East Coast, but a sack is a sack on the Midwest. I don't know what it is on the West Coast. I have no idea. Those people are in La La Land, which you'll find out in just a minute, because we're going to do a little thing about Kubrick and the movie that has no definite title and no credit. I guess the man is feeling guilty, maybe. Or maybe it's just a spoof or a hoax. You never know, and you can't tell, because if it's in the media or it's on a video or it's in social media or it's on a billboard, you never really know. I'll tell you about statistics. They're pretty accurate, but statisticians manipulate and lie. I went to a doctor. I just assumed he knew what he was doing. I guess that was my mistake, but that doesn't mean all doctors are bad. Yeah, I went to a lawyer. I wasn't too pleased about the way that she handled my case. After all, I am a basket case. When I asked her why she did it, she said, well, I didn't want to get you off completely because I think you needed to learn a lesson. I said to her, I think I picked the wrong lawyer. I later found out that she was senile. See, you gotta know what you're in for when you're getting down in the dirty, the nitty-gritty of paying cold, hard cash. We may have lost our First Amendment somewhere after the 9/11 and all of the things that may not be legal that got passed. And we're on the verge of losing our right to bear arms. Although, well, that's why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. The Second Amendment is on a precipice, as they say, precipice. I was sitting down to supper. Summer? No, I was sitting down to supper. After working hard all day, could just earn about enough to keep the wolf away. Yeah, I probably made more for the tax man than I made for myself. But I guess that's a patriotic thing to do. It was somewhere around the second decade of the last century that taxes were installed, I believe. Whether they're legal or not, I don't know. But the truth is, if you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing, so I got nothing to lose. Because I ain't got no more rights. they've been stripped away. Yeah, I don't trust anything I hear, and I don't trust anything I say. And I don't expect anybody else to. Welcome to another in the continuing series of Progressive Brain Damage right here at Nifty 91.50 WRPI Troy, the upstate underground, out there in the universe of the absurd. Now, if you believe that, how do you know that I'm not lying? On with the shoe, do. Let's get to whatever it is that whatever it is we're doing. Enjoy.